unfortunately, the run didn't kind of go as planned there at the end there, but we got pretty close to the end. Thank you all for hanging around as we get into the early morning hours here. Up next, we have Amy, ran by Starwin, who I believe is the world record holder for the game. And I'm just checking out their stuff here, and I think we might be getting started here fairly shortly. But yeah, thank you all for coming out. I took a look at this game earlier, and it looks maybe kind of creepy, Resident Evil, running around solving puzzles and stuff. So I guess we'll see. We're gonna all experience this one together. And I'm going to swap over to Starwin right now with Amy.
I just noticed I had a filter on. Give me a second. Get rid of that. Hey, there we go. Now it doesn't look stupid. Alright, what's up everybody? Name's Starwin. I'm a horror game speedrunner, and I'm about to show you guys one of the worst horror games conceived. This is Amy. It came out in 2012. Many people consider it the game of the year. I do not agree. I really feel sorry for you guys. Just gonna warn you right now. This game has some of the worst audio ever. Like, I play this game on mute because I don't like hearing the voice acting, and the voice acting is bad, I promise. So you're gonna see a lot of things. You're gonna see screen tears. You're gonna see every bad thing. I promise, man. Like, I'll point it out, but I don't like running this game at all. I hate it, but I love showing it to people. So kind of a double-edged sword. But let's go ahead and jump in. And also, if the game crashes, don't worry. We can fix that. So, all right. Make sure my timer is working. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. So first things first. I'll give you a little bit of background, even though I don't really care about the story because the story's bad. Weird zombo thing happened, like an outbreak, and now there's spooky things everywhere, and there's this little girl. Her name's Amy. It's kind of that's the thing. This is a huge escort mission. This whole game's an escort mission. Amy has psychic abilities, and we're trying to get her back to some children's hospital because she has the cure. I don't know if that's 100% true. Just also load times. This game is incredibly funny. Alright, there we go. So, first things first, you're gonna see everything lag like nobody.
Amy, where are you?
That's Amy. This is our protagonist for the next 40 or so minutes. This is Lana. So right now we lost Amy somehow. We're having to go find her. So, Lana, sadly, is not immune to said virus. Oh, does that... Good start already. So, right now she's not being infected by the virus, but as soon as we find Amy, she starts getting infected, which makes no sense. Oh yeah, also, it is Amy %. Yes, that's the joke. The joke, right? Kill that guy. Jerk. You like the frame drops yet?
Amy! Amy!
Yeah, I'll
Amy,
fix the sound. Give me a
it's
second.
me, Lana.
This game is really loud. Sorry. And I do forget.
Hey there.
I do forget that it's loud. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Sorry. Yeah, casual electrocution. So this is Cello, or Marcello, but you can call him Cello because we're friends. Enjoy his voice acting. It's going to get on your nerves. And he is probably the main reason why I play this game with sound.
It's the only way out of here. We need to find a way.
So we're just gonna wait here and talk.
Follow me.
What's really silly, he's actually a lot faster, but when he gets to this spot right here, he has a little bit of dialogue, and then all of a sudden he has to slow down for no reason. Oh, yeah. So we get to do this, have some fun.
Wherever you are.
Waiting for him to come over here. Better-ish, the game is loud. Okay, sorry.
Damn, another genetic lock. Here.
I'm telling you, this game is violently loud.
Start by scanning the box with it. Okay, look at the dots.
You guys let me know. So we just got the DNA cracker, so we need that to, we need to go find some DNA in order to get to that door, which is going to be the train driver, who, oh my god, he was dead right here, but now he's not. Alright. Okay. You guys keep letting me know about the sound. And right there, the driver decides to spawn when he wants to, so he didn't that time, so that's good, I guess, maybe. Oh, I know what you guys are doing. You guys just don't want to, you don't want to hear the voice acting. I don't blame you. So now we're in here, now we have to do a really hard puzzle.
I mean, I always been a driver, but let's just
So these are just random guess and hope you get lucky puzzles.
This can get you through all these fancy new DNA locks. You just need to
That
find
one,
a sample of DNA.
No. Oh, I'm bad.
To let in.
Please try again.
So these do not ever change. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Okay, so that's this one, and then this. No. Thank you. Alright, there we go.
Fantastic. The juice is down. Now
Get out of my way, Cello, you fatman. Alright. So this guy just kind of spawns. Do you see the textures? Look at the textures. Like, what is this game? Fun fact, the game actually does run faster on the 360, but it's less stable. The PS3 version actually looks a lot better than this. Yeah, what textures indeed. So we're gonna move this, and somehow Amy got in here, and the escort mission begins. So anytime I'm near Amy, I actually won't I won't take damage from like the virus that's just constantly in the air. But there are times we're going to be separated, and I have to do certain things quickly and try to get back to her ASAP. Because I'm next to Amy, I'll get my health back, and you know, you gotta have health. Also, you got Cello with the quips. He's a good boy.
Push the button, Amy.
Have Amy push that button, and okay. You can actually get into that door and kind of skip that little loading scheme right there. Alright, now we start taking damage. Officially, as in virus damage. There's normal melee damage that you take from enemies, and then there's like virus damage. Right, hold her hand. And here's one of the most deceiving things about this game. These little locks right here.
Connect yourself to the terminal. We need to find
Amy is like gets on these terminals, and starts doing a quote-unquote puzzle, Amy will, or Lana will sometimes say, "All right, Amy, time to solve the puzzle." When I first played this game, I swear I was like, "Oh, cool, I get to do another puzzle." No, it's just an excuse for the game to load and for you to listen to Cello's wonderful story about Miss Jenkins sinking her teeth into him. So now we wait. We're just waiting for the game to load, essentially.
I'm so proud of you, Ace. You did.
And that's a random jump scare. They happen periodically throughout the game once you run past certain things. What's funny right here, you can actually soft lock the game if Lana, when she's shimmying across right here, when you press A to start the shimmy, she'll actually turn around and her back will face the camera. If that happens, you can't like get out of that camera angle and you're stuck. And this guy decided to spawn Big A. There we go. Yeah, man, I'm telling you though, this game will crash. Like, it's bad. This game was actually run at SGDQ this year by Foldable Human, who did a good job. There's another jump scare. If you get these, if you're going for record in this game and you get those jump scares, man, just give up, reset.
They started mowing these monsters down. Just my luck. I get knocked on the head.
I'm gonna push Amy through this hole.
I wakes up, buried in magazines and newspapers, and I see that everybody been evacuated.
And we're just gonna go around this corner right here, have her push the button and come immediately back. So the reason we do that is because Amy, after she does something, you tell her to go do something, she gets so happy and it has to show her, zoom in on her face and show her like smiling or just having this existential dread. So right there we're able to like push the button and just immediately skip that whole part of her like being happy. Amy's not allowed to be happy.
What's happened here? Amy, stick close to me.
So nothing really interesting happening right here, so I'll give you guys a little bit more lore about the game and its creation. So when the game first came out, it had a lot of bugs, a lot of problems. If you ever see me like interact with something, you know how like I pushed Amy through that hole, or I need to jump down from a level or something. It goes into like a little cutscene. Well, back before this game was patched, I would say. It's not even really a patch. They actually took out you actually couldn't skip those segments. Like we had to wait for another we had to wait for the patch to come out for you to actually skip those segments. If you didn't have that, this game would take a million years to run. Like, I'll give you an example. There's a great example right here. We're gonna go over here. Cello has a magic key for the ladies. We're gonna have Amy sit right there. Oh, okay, I'll wait. So right here, you didn't have the option to skip. I'm gonna let this play through. You didn't have the option to skip this. You had to watch this every single time. So when I go back down, I'd have to watch it. It's so annoying. But they were nice enough. It allowed you to. They put it in where you could skip it, so it made it a little less, you know, tolerable. A little more tolerable, I should say.
I'm so proud.
All right, Amy, go back on. Go back on the thing for me. Thanks. See, that's what you don't want. See, she did something, so it has to go on to her being happy. I don't want her to be happy. Skip that. Another thing is, this game also had way less checkpoints in the previous version. All right, right here we can't move, but we can actually swing this weapon to get over to this table because we're trying to hide underneath this table. And if the game would let me get over there, it's not letting me. Wonderful. No, don't back up. Amy, get over here. Okay. So we didn't get that, which is fine. So right there, you can skip having to wait to get underneath that table. You can move with when you're swinging your weapon.
Hello there.
So that way you can skip a bunch of text and immediately move on to the next stage. So that's say bye to Cello. Everybody, Cello's gone.
Not infected.
Yes, who said that? Akuma's here. Yes, Amy is actually autistic. That's why she's really quiet and doesn't really talk much, and I don't know. Just it's kind of like a, not like a trope, I guess. But there's always like, you know, there's, I'm not trying to think of like another movie that does this. It's like almost the same thing. But what drew me into this game, if you really want to know, so when the SGDQ game list came out, the Silent Hill community was really disappointed to see that no Silent Hills had made it into GDQ, and Amy had made it in, and I was like, oh, okay, I have never ever heard of this game. So I watched the speedrun, and I'm like, okay, I can beat that. I could probably get the record in that easy. And that's why I did it. I picked the game up out of spite. But because of it, I actually met some good people. So when I picked up the game, you know, for a stupid, petty reason, but in the end, it was, I guess for the better.
Amy. Oh. I'm pleased.
Alright, we found Amy again because she likes to run and hide.
Listen.
So right here,
It's gonna be okay.
this big old spooky boy is about to pop out. And sometimes his head doesn't like to load, and I hope it doesn't. Oh, is it gonna disappear? Nope, dang it. It's really funny, his head sometimes won't even load. So it'll just be like a headless goon. Just gonna open this door. He's turning around to come back and kill me, so we have to kind of wait. Oh, come on, Amy. Everything just wants to kill Lana, nothing wants to kill Amy. Alright. Alright, let's see where this big boy's at. Alright, he's going to the back. Okay. So right here, you actually are supposed to use one of Amy's many powers that she has. She has psychic abilities. And right here, we would have used the shockwave. What you would do is you'd make a force field, and when you're inside it, you can hit anything, break anything, and it won't make any noise. So you wouldn't have attracted this guy's attention. But that power is completely useless. We only use one power in the whole game, which is the shockwave blast. Oh, don't run in that! Don't run in that! Those puddles on the floor will kill you. Unless you're hanging on to Amy, those puddles will just instant kill you, almost. They drain your health really fast. Excuse me, sir. Skip this. Right here, this is supposed to be like a... This game actually gets described as like a stealth game, because they want you to sneak past all these monsters, but you don't have to. And then right here, we're actually gonna reload the checkpoint we just got, because it's a lot faster than waiting for the door to open. Alright, now we're in here. So Cello's like, oh, you gotta find a phone first. Look at all that stuff load in. Great game. So we're gonna go in here. We don't have the DNA to open up this door, but when we investigate the cracker, it gives us a checkpoint. Right here, we just skipped getting a bunch of things. Pay really close attention right here. You're gonna see like a gate kind of disappear. For some reason, doing this and reloading that checkpoint makes this gate just despawn. You may have been able to see that. So right there, there's another power. There's like a soldier in here. The soldiers we can't do anything about. If they see us, they can shoot us and kill us in one hit. And those little, little ring mine thingies on the ground. You're supposed to walk slowly through those, but you don't have to. Yeah, you'll see me run into a bunch of enemies. Just pushing them out of the way. Alright, right here the game's gonna lag like nobody's business. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, managed to get through that. Sometimes you'll take a hit right there. And also these enemies decided not to spawn. There's two of the sharp tooth bros in here. Alright. And Amy did not stay in the room. As you can see, Amy can do whatever she wants. She can run through everything. She doesn't get hurt by anything. Alright. So back to the way we came. All that just to get some DNA. And we have to do another checkpoint load. Man, this whole game is stiff. This game is the epitome of stiff. It's just bad. It's a bad game. So right here, we're gonna kind of abandon Amy, because we don't need her. I'll take one hit right here, get pushed through. So this guy over here is like, where is everybody? We're gonna spear him. And hopefully, he won't get shot by this guard, because that takes time. Just have to make it to the crack. Okay, we made it. He almost got hit. And then once again, we're gonna load the checkpoint. What's really cool when you load the checkpoint, if Amy's not next to you, she'll be loaded next to you, which is really nice. But right there we do it because, again, we're going to skip a couple of things. When we go back out here, where that gate had despawned, it's actually going to be there now. And the door next to it needs the orange key card. Well, we don't have it, and for some reason when you load the game, like we just did, the door will just open for us. So that guard's there, we don't care, we're just going to run past them. Open that door. Usually that door would not open. And then right here, there's going to be a lot of those contamination puddles on the ground. So right here, we're going to use a healing item. You get some iframes to be able to run across the puddles. And then we just got to do another one of these puzzles right here. What's really cool is that I actually can put the inputs to these puzzles before they actually show up on the screen. There we go. And that's actually the last one of those little puzzles, too. What's really crazy is the first 3 stages of the game are the longest. The last 3 stages are really short. A lot of skips. Final boss in the game is the biggest joke in gaming history. It's pretty sad. This stage, however, probably has the most tech in it, which is, it's got some cool stuff. As broken and as stupid as this game is, it really does have some tech that makes it enjoyable to do. But the worst thing about it is just how completely unstable the game is. There'll be a part up here later on in the stage where I'm supposed to have 2 of Amy's shockwave blast power, and I'll have 2, but once I hit a checkpoint, it'll take one of them away for no reason. And if that happens, I'll just have to reload the checkpoint again, which is not a big deal. But if you're trying to beat the record in this game, which never do, because I just don't. I don't know why you would. There's no point. Go play Silent Hill, go play Resident Evil, go play good spooky games. Yeah, it's kind of programmed, definitely. This game was on the PSN store. Yeah, wonderful.
Ellen's cut off.
All right, come, Amy. We must have you draw on a tablet, and for some reason, when you draw it on the tablet, you get powers.
Take the North Line, 7 stations. There's an entrance.
This game is a finely tuned machine of disappointment. Alright. Oh, slightly let go of the hand. If I barely let go of the button, she just let goes of Amy's hand. So that's the part that's really fun. Just imagine having to climb up these 3 spots right here without getting to skip. Are you kidding me? Like, how ridiculous is that? So right here, we'll use the shockwave power to blow up that, so we can get through there.
Bravo,
and I actually didn't finish telling you guys about like how this game is patched. So any other game, when they need to fix something, they'll patch it, and then that's just like the updated version of the game. But with this game, I guess the programmers thought their original creation was how it should be. So instead of just having like a patch, you can actually go into options and play it and just switch it to original version. And when you do that, you can play the version that's absolutely unbearable to play. But the even worst part about that is if you do that, you have to beat the game again all the way through on the patched version again, because you lose all the data on it. Like, it's so silly. You can uninstall the game, you can do everything you can to think, oh, I want to get the save data back to where it was. Because it doesn't, like, delete it. It just will... You can never start at the beginning again. It's really weird. It's really hard to explain, but I tried everything to fix it, and the only thing that worked was beating the game again. Okay. So most of this area is just in this room.
It looks like the only people who are turning into these monsters
Can I go back enough?
are citizens
Nope.
born in Silver City. It's weird. Have you noticed anything?
Right, Ellen. I'll
All
ask
right, right. Oh my God, what was that? Did you see that? Did you see that grid just kind of pop up on the ground? It was like a yellow grid, dude. I hadn't seen that before. This game's awesome. All right. Grab this little syringe, because we are going to start getting high in the virus meter. The invisible meter. It's not really invisible. It's that little dot on her back once it changes colors. She is running in heels. Like, she... I give Lana respect, because she is running in heels. She's doing all this in heels. Alright. All that to get this card key. Have Amy push this thing down. And we'll go ahead and do that. And since we can't move, we're not allowed to move during that elevator scene, we're just gonna use a little weapon movement trick. Get off of there.
They were waiting for me. Dang.
Okay, so now we have the sharp-toothed zombie boys everywhere at this spot. There's like 3 or 4 of them. So right here, you're supposed to take control of Amy and kill all the enemies, but that's stupid and takes time, so we're not going to do that. Watch the range. Oh, he didn't hit me. The hitboxes on these guys' attacks are ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. So they actually can't, just like how I can't move fast. Well, I'm not supposed to move fast on those little red ring thingies.
You're so brave.
Those guys have to, so they're slowly walking through them right now. You can kind of see them. Slowly making it. But before we go back to that, that direction, we're actually going to go back down and fall down right here so we don't have... Oh, she flew.
Authorization
Oh,
accepted.
there she is. She can actually get stuck in the air. It's really funny. And we're going to grab another shockwave power. It's quicker going back and getting this one than actually doing it in the spot that we're supposed to do it, which is why I probably think we lose one of the shockwave abilities when we hit a checkpoint. But it doesn't happen all the time, though. It just happens when it feels like. So, before we get in here, I turned off those little traps, so now those guys can move really quick. And hopefully they're just not crowding the stairs. Because if we try to run past them, which we sometimes can, these guys get really lucky and they just, like, will grab Amy and she'll just start hovering just like that. It's like, oh, it doesn't do anything. It does absolutely nothing. Amy can't die. It just is annoying. Actually, it was pretty good. Not gonna lie. Okay. So let's see if we lose one of our shockwave abilities.
Lana,
It does happen.
been developing any symptoms?
Amy's telekinetic powers are increasing, Ellen. They're more powerful
Oh,
than
we
her
got the worst thing. I can't even access it.
Have you been developing any symptoms?
Do we have them now? Okay, there we go.
Telekinetic powers are
Something like we hit that checkpoint, it's like, nah, you don't have those anymore. But reloading the checkpoint puts them back? It's like, okay. Pull up this wall up here. Now we can get up there.
No, it's
we're gonna
so
hit this.
proud of you, Amy. You did it.
Amy, stay right there. Okay. That's a good point. If Amy can't die, why does she need an escort?
Wait
It's
for
very
me,
true.
Amy. I'm not going far.
That's that That's that super IQ right there. That's... So right here, I'm actually calling Amy towards me. While we're doing this obstacle. Oh. Look how hard this obstacle is, guys. Oh my god. Ugh. Go faster. Ugh. Okay. No. Bad. Okay, now I can move. Jeez. Let's see if this painting falls. Good, it didn't. That's one of the random jump scares that can happen. There she goes. Look at her. Alright, we're gonna grab more of the shockwave puzzle. So right here, this whole area, you're supposed to have Amy move this platform so you can get to her and all this other stuff, but that's stupid and boring and takes time. We actually just need... They just gave us 3 of the shockwave ability, but we're not gonna... We're only gonna use one of them. This is a really neat trick right here. So we're gonna have Amy just wait right there. And we're actually gonna... For some reason, we can climb on top of these boxes just by kind of walking up. And then instead of having that platform move, we're just... Well, I can do it. No! Usually this isn't that bad. You gotta be patient. You just have to walk a very fine line. There we go. Whee! So we skip having to do that whole puzzle. Which it really isn't a puzzle, it's pretty easy to do. Alright, we just gotta grab Amy. And blow up this wall. And that's stage 3, so pretty much the difficult stages are done. The rest of them have some pretty big skips. The next chapter has a huge skip. We skip like 80% of the stage. And right here there's gonna be a little cutscene showing off a guard, but if you look in the background, I'm actually moving forward. Using the little weapon trick. Go fast, boy. Go fast. Oof. Okay. That's stage 3. Yeah, tightrope walking in heels. Lana's a boss. All those loading screens just to skip a cutscene for more loading screens. I think it's located in New York. I'm telling you, I do not know the story of this game 100% because it's bad. It's not interesting. I speedrun this game to be a jerk, and I did, and that's it. I play with this game muted because I cannot stand the way it sounds. Come on, you can do it. The what's cool is the 360 version does actually load faster than the PS3 version. Like you save like a couple of minutes, if not more. Oh, we're almost there, I hope. There we go. We're gonna have Amy go hit that button. My god, everything's wrong with this game. No, you don't want to. Let me just ask you this: you're all experiencing the sound right now, and I bet you're having a great time. All right, so right here. Oh God. Okay, that happens sometimes because the game likes to lag. Yeah. Back to checkpoint. So right there, instead of shimmying across that, we actually take damage from the electricity, and we're actually able to run across. But right there, the game loads so hard that it just lags the whole game.
Can you hear me? Ellen.
Lana, are you at
So we'll try this again.
I don't think so. The train is stopped.
Can you tell me where you are? Give me a clue or something, and I'll give you directions. You can't be far from St. John's.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna let this load so it doesn't freak out. We're gonna run across. Just like that. So right here, we're actually supposed to not be with Amy. Amy's supposed to wait in the train until we can figure out a way to get past all the electricity. That's like all the electricity puddles, essentially. I'm gonna grab, well, just grab that one. So there's the train we just walked out of. Grab that pipe, and then grab this key card, and then open this up. And then we're gonna go ahead and kill this guy, because he likes to chase. And then we got a couple of guys up here that we need to kill. And we're actually going, oh my god, would you like to... This isn't good. This is bad. I'm probably not going to be able to survive the contamination puddles in the ground since I'm getting hit right here. It usually doesn't work if you get hit. That's from what I've learned from running this game. Oh, it's going to work. Oh, okay, it worked. Okay. And then we'll get a checkpoint, and then instead of going back to get Amy... We reload the checkpoint, and she just... There she is. There she is! No, there's... The enemies in this game are non-existent. It's a really, really low enemy count. I think there's like... In the credits, they actually show an enemy that's not even in the game. So right here, this is kind of like a little gauntlet. We're waiting for Amy to do whatever she's doing on the other side. We're just gonna wait over here. Just watch these guys spawn through the ground. It's really funny looking.
Hurry!
Oh, there he is. We're just gonna kind of wait. See how he just kind of pops out of the ground? It's so stupid. Alright, should be almost time for Amy to open this up for us. I'm just gonna kind of run in a circle. There we go. Oh, you jerk. Alright, that's chapter 4. Alright, so chapter 5 is the actual, real sneaking section of the game. They actually program these zombos to... If they see you, you die. They don't even come up there and kill you. They're just like, oh, you're spotted. You lose. So what we're going to be doing right here is getting contaminated on purpose to mimic a zombie. And then we're going to, you know, sneak in. Loading. Oh, God, I forget how bad these load times are in this game, man. It's so ridiculous. What's the glory? Dude. Go read it. I'll tell you everyone right now again. I don't know the story. I don't care. I play this game muted. Out of all the games I speedrun, I'm a Silent Hill speedrunner. Like I try to run every spooky game that I can, and I cannot stand this game. And I got people. I have one friend that's like, well, why do you keep running it? It's like, because I have to show the world. It's like AVGN, man. He plays bad games, so you don't have to. But then people do it anyway because, you know. But bad games in itself is an art. It really is. And I respect the people that's what they do. Oh, okay. So this area is going to load like crap. Because it always does. Push this up. And we're going to kill this guy, and then we start the sneaking mission. So play your Metal Gear music now. Okay, that guy did his thing. So we're gonna stand in this vent. We're gonna just take a bunch of... We're gonna wait till the screen starts turning red. That should be good. We're just gonna move. Move this up, and then we gotta move this car. So I respect Fortnite players. I respect people that play bad games for speedruns. If you're just playing a bad game to play it, then you've got a problem. At least when you're speedrunning, you're like trying to do something. Some people actually really like it, but like Fortnite is its own monster, man. Fortnite and PUBG and all those other games that people think are cool. Alright, I'm gonna keep on sneaking. You see that light on the ground in front of me? I'm actually gonna... Once I get to that point, I can actually start running. Okay. What sucks is if you do get caught, you do start at the very beginning of the stage, so we do not want that. So there's gonna be a key on the ground over here. We're gonna grab that key, and then reload the checkpoint. And that way, Amy's actually gonna appear right next to us. Alright, there's a fun little trick that we're going to do right here, but it's kind of difficult. So there's going to be a soldier that spawns here that will instant kill us, but we're actually going to... Oh my god, I know. Let's see if I can't get this. Amy, I need you to grab my hand. Amy, I need you to grab a certain hand. Amy! This is... Okay, I hit him. Amy. No, Amy, come on. Fall to the floor. No! Oh, this is bad. I might have to reset. I gotta hit him. Come on, grab my hand. Oh, this is bad. He shot me when I was on the ground. Wonderful. Good game. What is my estimate? 45? I might make it under. If not, whatever. It's not a big deal. Okay, so the guy shouldn't spawn this time. Amy, you are killing me.
I'm going to get you to the hospital. You'll be safe there. I promise.
What are you doing? Is it the other hand? It's not. Is it this hand? Oh my god, it is. I'm bad. That's why it didn't work. It only works with like her in the right hand. Yeah. Good game, right? Alright, this is the sewer. Everyone likes the sewer area, right? Go faster. Lana does have stamina, by the way. Should have explained that sooner. So, like, right now I can't sprint. Yeah, this game is 2012 Game of the Year. Fun fact. Alright. So right here, we don't really need Amy, so we're not going to take her. Because like I said, she can't die. The only reason you would need her right here is to see, but if you know where this path is, you can just come over here and get the DNA from this guy. That's the other thing. Enemies don't attack you when you're doing stuff. Oh, there's Amy. She's getting attacked. Whatever shall I do? Excuse me, sir. Bye, Amy. Nice knowing you. She'll be fine. Oh! Oh, I've never seen that. I think she actually died right there. I have never seen that image. Oh man, that could have been terrible. Oh, snap. Oh, wow. Okay, the game's still loading. We're good. I think she did. I've never seen her die. Hey guys, it's that really funny that's never happened before moment. Haha, it's really good, right? Okay, so the final boss is one of those sharp tooth zombos. But he has a bunch of spikes on him. This actually might be underestimate. If the game ever loads. Come on. This should be underestimate, because after we load, it takes another minute for the boss to spawn. Yeah, this should be good. Hey, Amy's okay. Oh my god, the lag. Alright, I'm gonna give a little quick rundown. So this boss, we're waiting for him to spawn. What they want you to do is grab this defibrillator. They want you to come over here, put it in this water, and then constantly have him come over there and get shocked, and then you hit him. And then you put Amy in the spot to where she turns back on the electricity. That takes forever. So I figured out a method. Foldable Human figured out the method of just beating him up. But I figured out a consistent method, and it's also very fast. So Lana has a 3-hit combo. So 1, 2, 3, you hit X 3 times. Blah, blah, blah. But it's really slow. So very similar to like Mega Man X4 and X5, the saber dash canceling that Zero does. It's pretty much the same thing. So I'm gonna hit dodge and attack at the same time. So the dodge will actually cancel the attack. So I'll keep going forward, and we're gonna just kind of keep hitting him in this elevator. He can keep dodging all he wants, but he will never, ever, like, be able to, like, actually kill me. Well, maybe. He's being a jerk. Okay, there we go. If you keep a consistent rhythm, you'll be fine. It takes 23 hits to kill this guy. So we have an elevator brawl. So right there, he keeps dodging, and usually when he dodges, he'll get a free attack, but since we're canceling the animation, he doesn't get the attack. That's time. Woo, boy, there's Amy. My god, it's over. So we made it to the hospital. Amy is now, I guess, saved. We got her to the doctor, and then, like, they hint at a sequel, but it never happened, because it's... Yeah, we electrocuted him with the crowbar. So, yeah, the crowbar is actually the strongest weapon in the game as well. So, and also, like, there's actually, like, an overarching antagonist in this game, and it's, like, this priest. We'll actually see him in a second. Look at Amy being all smug. Like, she was like, I did it. It was me. Yeah, so we'll get to see the guy right here. He's like, he's become a part of me. Oh, that's Lana. I don't even know. That's Lana. No, that's Lana, though. It makes... So all these soldiers start coming down. Yeah, please no Amy too. Please no Amy too. Just don't do that to me. Is that what they're called? The Phoenix Foundation? Okay. Just saying, I don't know anything. I'm terrible. Yeah. Alright, so that was Amy. I hope you all enjoyed how terrible the game was. But that's what we're here for, right? Big Bad Game-a-thon. Really happy to be a part of it. I've been seeing a lot of good stuff today, and we still got a whole weekend left, guys. That's awesome. Shouts to everyone behind the scenes. You guys are doing awesome. Appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching, and keep on watching. A lot of good stuff coming up. I've been Starwin, your spooky, scary speedrunner for the marathon, and you guys have a good one. Catch you later.